Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Emmanuel Faki, NPM 2341106XSMNG23A, and today we are exploring the engine from room of corporate governance, mechanism, and perspective. And however, when internal control fail, external governance mechanisms step in. These are market driven forces operating outside the corporate that exert immense pressure on executive to perform ethically and efficiently. The most prominent external force in the market for corporate control, also known as the hostile takeover market, if a company internal manager are underperforming, lazy, or corrupt, the company's stock price will inevitably plummet. Slump valuation thrown the company into an attractive target for corporate trader or private equity firms. This outside investor can buy controlling share of the SEP stock, take over the company, and immediately fire the incompetent management team. Thereafter, the mere threat of a hostile takeover act as powerful external discipline forcing managing to keep the company profitable through external mechanisms, regulatory regulation, and legal frameworks. Enforced by bodies like the Security and Exchange Commission require external audit by independent accounting firms and pressure from institutional investors. Such emancipation often use their block voting power to demand board transparency. Now, now that we understand the mechanism, we must look at the theoretical perspective that justify existence. The main framework that has shaped modern vision legislation for health contrary is agency theory, pioneered by Michael Jensen and William McLean. Agency theory view the corporate structure between critical the stakeholder who on the critical and the agent. The manager who run the business. Because of the separation of ownership and control in modern corporation, conflict arises. The theory assumes the human being are naturally self-interested, ultimately maximizing individual efforts against will naturality, protect their own wealth, prestige, and job security. Upon the financial return of the distant principles to fix the principles most insecure against costs, which involve spending money on monitoring mechanisms like independent board and external audit and bonding mechanisms like stock option to force the agent to act in the perceived best interest. And finally, we must recognize that a corporate does not operate in a vacuum, which leads us to resource dependency theory and institutional theory. Resource dependency theory suggests that a primary role of the board of director is not just to monitor management. In consolation, effective corporate governance is never about relying on a single mechanism or viewing the world through a single theoretical perspective. A truly resilient governance framework understands the tension between agency theory and stewardship theory. It implements internal and external monitoring mechanism to safeguard capital from opportunistic behavior while simultaneously giving Italian executive the operational freedom and research network required to innovate and grow as future director executive and policymakers, UTEX will be to balance this diverse perspective and building an effective governance system that protect investor wealth while fostering sustainable, responsible corporate exchange. Thank you for watching.